People whose homes have dog/cat doors, have wild animals ever entered your pet doors, and what happened when that occurred? 1. I lived in an apartment that backed up to an open field for a while and had a real raccoon issue. Once they figured out that the cat door was occasionally open after I left it open one night when I was out late, they would show up in a gang of 5 to 7 every night and bang in the slider and try to get in. The apartment was a studio with a slightly lofted bedroom, and one evening was sitting on the couch working and saw what thought was my cat wander down into the living room and hop up onto the couch next to me. I reached out to give her a scratch and noticed in my periphery that her body language was off. That was when I turned to look at her and realized it was a raccoon. I screamed and leapt off the couch. The raccoon made a quick exit back out the cat door. My cat slept through the whole exchange. 2. A family in England had a little boy who used to tell his mother that he had a fox friend that would come sleep with him at night. They didn't believe him, but the boy was insistent. Finally they put up cameras. Sure enough, a little fox would come in the cat door, eat the cat food, then trot upstairs to the boy's room and curl up on the end of the bed for a nap. It would stay a few hours, then trot back outside. They nailed the cat door shut. 3. A squirrel came in through my parents' cat flap. They don't have a cat but didn't replace the door when they bought the house. I remember walking into the kitchen and having a staring match with this squirrel until he decided he'd had enough and left the way he'd come in. Not very exciting, but still. 4. Came down one morning to find a peacock in the utility room that had got in to eat all the cat food. It stayed on our property for about 3 years and we called it Watsoak. 5. Not quite a pet door situation, but we lived close to the national park in Nairobi. On several occasions monkeys would come into the house through the windows. They'd raid the pantry and make a mess of it. Once my husband was home alone. He heard a noise downstairs and as he went to investigate met a monkey coming back upstairs. They both froze, then he backed up back into the bedroom and the monkey made its way back out through our child's bedroom window. It was quite a hoot.